What is up, GG603 back with another YouTube video, owner-operator of TSW Wrestling. It's Sunday, you know that means another round of Hot Power Rankings. Let's get right to it, baby. Oh, the delightful, the holiday season upon us. Of course, season's beating's a couple weeks away. Let's check out these rankings, though. Right out the gate, you'll see Ichabod and Fenn tumbling out the rankings ever so slightly. Fenn, due to another big-time loss, and Ichabod, a little bit of an activity. Not sure what's up with him. Maybe be caught swirling, circling the wagons. I'm not quite sure. I worry for that guy, though. But let's get to it. We got Chef here. 37, back to 40. Injuries, inactive, tumbling out this bad boy. Who attacked Chef? Need a goddamn answer. Hopefully we see that man back very soon. Here we got one spot back. Prodigy looked good. Tough loss though, but I mean everybody in that main event kind of got steamrolled by one big boss Ham. Speaking of which, of course, we touched on Schmitty as well. Schmitty unranked debuting in TSW. Rocket strapped on. Let's see what's next for Schmitty. But of course, Schmitty as well as Prod. Keep an eye on these guys. Maybe a little bit of tag team action in the very near future. We've got a bit of a drop. Emma, little inactivity, a little bit of a losses when it matters the most. Rolling into Grim. Unranked here, debut, despite inactive and losing the tag bout, but you know what? I really like what I saw him out of similar to Prod, similar to Schmitty. Tag team title action this week. Keep an eye out, because very well could see those guys involved in that bad boy. Moving straight through to Z-Rock. A couple guys in a row here. It's going to drop that back a spot, one or two. Nothing really terrible these guys have done. You know, kind of losing the multi-man matchups. Nothing overly personal, one would say. We got Rowdy dropping a couple spots here. Of course, tough loss to Shrades there. Shrades moving up big time here. Excited to see what's next for that guy. Flying through these bad boys. You know, not much to touch on the back half of the rankings here. A lot of losses in multi-man matches. We got DJ, of course, one half the former tag champions with Swanee. Both losing their Money in the Bank qualifiers, but you can guarantee we're going to see them in the tag title future. Will they be a multi-time tag champ? Only time will indeed tell. Here at 30, holding spot. I don't say staying pat would be the word we're looking for here. Is Casio inactive a little bit right now, but you know what? I love me some Casio. Fantastic wrestler, fantastic guy, and we got some stuff coming for one Casio. Trucking right along here to Deekster, dropping back just one spot here. Of course, losing his Money in the Bank qualifier. A couple other Money in the Bank qualifier here losses as well, and CJ and Adam, but CJ and Adam. Steel Cage season beatings winner will go against the Universal Champion in the future. So while those guys didn't make it Money Bank, they have some possible end game here in TSW. Talk about not sure what the end game is. Our guy Animal. Tough spot right now, losing his qualifier, losing the championship. Does still have that last chance Rumble. We'll see how that plays out here in the upcoming week. We have got some more legends here. We got Swain, big tumble back 9 spots. You know, he was in a prime position. He is a number contender for the trios titles alongside Chris Swain and Chico. Chris Swain, of course, former tag champs, getting a little bit extra bump there in the rankings. But of course, trios title action season beatings going against Team America. Not ranked right now due to the lack of history for most of them. But, you know, DT2 and Kopak Nurk coming in hot for those inaugural belts. Moving along to Bama and Miss Houdat, of course, both former singles and tag champions. Rematch clause coming right around the corner as well. Flying through these today. We got big here. One of these, you know, lost the Money in the Bank qualifier, but you got to wonder what's next for this guy. You know, controversy certainly follows him wherever he steps. So you got to watch out for this guy. We got Boxie. Talk about controversy. Boxie here, of course, the former hardcore champion. Huge promo last week on this very program. Calling out Dargon too, which I love. And next in the rankings happens to be one Dargon here. Boxie saying Pat 19, Dargon from 10 to 18. And we actually have a special word from the former Universal and hardcore champion, one Dargon. Let's check that out here.
You know, I didn't have a problem with you until last week's Sunday, when I, sitting right here in the comfort of my own home after earning a week off, decided to tune in to TSW on my own time to hear the little stunt you pulled. Now, I'm not gonna come here and throw shade like you tried to do at my competence while being unable to pronounce competent. I'm not gonna sit here and say you didn't eliminate 5 individuals lasting 24 minutes in the Royal Rumble, which you seem to have forgot. How long? How many people? How committed are you to the business? That's what I want to know, because I understand what the business is about, but you think it's a game. So I have a proposition for you. You want a match? I'll fucking give you a match. This Thursday, wherever the fuck TSW might be going, you versus me. 1-on-1, no outside interference, like you want. Hell in a Cell match for the last qualifier of Money in the Bank. You want to go after JG, but you have to earn a spot. I have my own agenda that doesn't include you, and I want that spot. I will see you this Thursday if you're man enough to give.
Great stuff there from my man Dargon. Watch out. Hell in a Cell, Money in the Bank spot on the line. That is huge stakes here, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on through the rankings, huge stakes. Last week, big stakes. This week, hardcore title match. We're talking the new attitude charades here in TSW. Big jump from 32 to 17. Will he capture gold? We're a couple short days from finding out here, folks. Former champion Steph going from 9 to 16. First time out the top 10 in quite some time for Steph. Of course, their rematch with Huggies right around the corner. We'll see how that plays out. We've got Phineas and Herb. We got a run of a couple Money in the Bank qualifiers. Not too much to touch on here, but these guys made the Money in the Bank match. Huge weeks ahead. We have Finn going from 35 to 15, AJ from 29 to 14, and LBJ from 16 to 13. And finally, dropping back one spot, kind of like a funky by default situation. Our guy, the Big Boss Am, one landmark. Money in the Bank coming. Best luck to those individuals. Now, talk about the Heavyweight Championship, Money in the Bank. Of course, we're going to talk about JG603. Brawl with Ched this week. The game showed him winning it. He didn't win it. He got his ass beat. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I'm nervous. Nervous coming up. Of course, facing Ched. Facing the Dargantics at ringside. It's going to be a dicey couple weeks as we tap now into the top 10. And the first time in TSW history, the top 10 is only champions. Yes, indeed. From JG to Mrs. JG into Jen here. Of course, tag champions. Nice trios win this week. Jen is undefeated, so we're going to get a little bit more of a bump over the misses there. But good things coming here in TSW for those folks. Now, by the way, oh, that's interesting. The 10-8 spots don't get the +1. Or the 10-9. Anywho, we've got big time TS2. Sweet. Wonder if that changed at some point. Too sweet. Coming in here, of course, inactive at the moment, viciously attacked. We're going to get to that bottom of that in the next couple weeks. Of course, at the pay-per-view, big time will miraculously be recovered and defending that title. We've got Clap, similar spot, a little inactive right now. Don't know what's next for Clap. You know, you need to defend that title. You know, the shareholders are absolutely thrilled with this performance. You know, stocks through the goddamn roof. So we're gonna see what's next for Clap in the hardcore, in the cruiserweight division. Love this man, promo game, charisma out the wazoo, baby. Love me some Clap, daddy. We got Brandon 2K tumbling back a little bit here, kind of by default, unfortunately. Inactive right now as we work through the Money in the Bank qualifiers, and we're gonna figure out what's next for the BMI Championship, certainly. But right now, Brandon's kind of sitting back, watching, relaxing, enjoying the show. Something we don't enjoy. Dastardly. Joker from 6 to 5 by Brandon, from 1 to 6 on Brandon there. Joker 6 to 5, and we got Raw here as well. Of course, Raw former tag champs, a little bit more spice there. But two guys, championship belts in hand, Money in the Bank locked in. Possible champs here for the first time in TSW. You got to give a little bit extra rub to those folks. Now the top 3. Controversy is always from 8-3. We got Huggies here. Nice win in trios action. Dominates Steph. Well, didn't dominate Steph. Good show against Steph pay-per-view. Momentum is on her side here, and Huggies in a great spot going to season beatings. You know, the women's division continues to kind of cycle itself. Is this the first chance for a big reset? We're about to find out, honestly. Now to the top two. Went back and forth. I really did, but end of the day, it's very close. We're gonna put Kapner here at number 2. Only reason being is it a little early on in the title reign. Couple really good defenses, but I think we have a lot more in the future for Kapner, more than we have seen in the past from Thick Ched, King Ched, the thickest of Cheddar Daddios, the Hamdalorian himself. Cap, of course, defending against Shrades this week as he looks to go into season's beatings. America might have all the gold, so to speak. Of course, maybe getting the trios and holding the hardcore, but what can you say about the Ched? The dominant man he is. Girth, city, population, that man. JG faces him in very short order. Last ham standing, main event of season beatings live. Boston, Massachusetts, a little bit out where JG grew up there. So, big match coming for Ched. You strap in, baby. I'll take you for a ride. Till then, guys, appreciate y'all for coming through. Y'all been the best. Y'all been too sweet. And I'll catch you next time. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Woo!